Hello everyone! As some of you may know, or even most of you may know, the soccer ball is the heaviest single block in the game, and it weighs about 104 titanium. I don't know what else reference point you might have, but I use titanium, and it's about 104. You can see it's just about equal. It just keeps kind of coming back to the center, and I can jump on it here and make it move a little bit. So it's right there. Okay, to my point. Here I have about every heavy block that I own. There's a bunch of titanium, some rusted metal, some regular metal, some obsidian, some brick, and a million plastic. Okay, plastic doesn't weigh anything. I just wanted to show you my million plastic because I think it's friggin' awesome. Delete! Okay, heavy blocks, right? So I go over here and I'm going to cake myself to this gigantic heavy block. So I sit there and I got to delete that jetpack, put the cake, delete the chair, grab the wings. Whoops, that was a delete. Grab the wings, unanchor everything, and check it out. I can move all of this with the wings. How much is it? 731,000 relatively heavy blocks. Now I only have one soccer ball, so I made this little apparatus here. Some plastic and some hinges. Hinges the only thing I know of that can stick to the soccer ball. So I went to move it, and I just caked myself to it just like I did that other, 730,000 blocks. And add the wings. And I can't move the soccer ball. Like, it's really, really stuck there. I finally figured out that I can just add a balloon. And that can help me move the soccer ball. So I inflate the balloon. And pink candy comes in handy. There we go. Now I can pull the soccer ball just a little bit. I'm not making a lot of speed here, so I loaded a bunch of stuff into yellow team down there and pulled a soccer ball one at a time into the stage 1 and cloned it the old way. And this is what I ended up with. 4 soccer balls strategically placed such that I can make a vehicle out of it. Now, before I get to the 4-wheeled version, this is what I made first, a 1-wheeled version. Now, this one just has a few boat motors. I got 3 of these boat motors in here. They're the Robux ones, but I think you could probably use the regular ones too. And counterweights, a whole bunch of titanium. Now, there's 3 boat motors in there, and there's a little bit of gold selected here. But, about 1,000 titanium, and that acts as a counterweight. And then I can drive it around. I reloaded to get rid of some of the stuff that's supposed to be invisible, but essentially it makes it look like I'm just riding on a soccer ball. Just kind of neat. And here you can see the stuff that's underneath it. That's all it is, just what I showed you before. And 3 boat motors are doing all of the pulling in this case. So I made this cute little miniature soccer field and put it on top of the soccer balls. I'm using servos to turn the soccer balls, and that's actually what's doing the turning. There's 3 boat motors underneath that are still doing the forward push, but the soccer balls are actually doing most of the steering. The boat motors steer as well. They are keyed to the same keys. I'm on a keyboard, so I'm using TFGH, and there's a few little oddities about this. So for one, as I get rolling here, okay, let me go backwards. So now I'm going backwards, and I'm not pushing any kind of thrust. I'm not supposed to be going backwards. This thing's just rolling. And it rolls just like the soccer balls do. It kind of adopts the whole soccer ball motion. So that's not ideal for a vehicle. There's another thing about this too that kind of bothers me a little bit. I get going forward and okay, I'm good. Now I need to make a correction. I turn and it darn near stops. Like the soccer balls just cease to move when I start to turn. And you can tell it's kind of weird. It's like, oh, I'm good, and then brakes. That's not what I want. I mean, I suppose I could get it to kind of stop that way, but that's not the way I want to stop. So I did this. So with the same thing as before, I put some monster truck tires on it, and that seems to work not too bad. That's okay. And if I make them invisible, it's almost as if the soccer balls are just doing the driving, just like I planned. But I don't really like how wide it is. You can see I'd have to widen my protection blocks quite a bit, and then these things are sticking out to the side, and there's only 2 of them. I don't have a lot of, backup plan here. So I came up with this one instead. This one makes me happy. It's got the jets. It doesn't have thrusters yet. I'll have to add those later. But it uses the regular wheels, and the regular wheels sit inside the soccer field, underneath it, just beside the regular soccer ball wheels. And it actually makes a pretty neat vehicle. This thing is just as robust as any vehicle that has the regular wheels on it, and probably just a little bit more so because it's got some soccer balls to help protect it. Now the soccer balls only have a strength of 1, which is kind of a problem, and that's sort of the reason why I went down the it needs more wheels kind of path. But this one seems to check most of the boxes for me. There we go. If you happen to see a soccer field running around in the game, driving on some soccer balls, it might be me. You're welcome to hop in and take a ride. Thank you for watching the video. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Please like the video and subscribe to my channel. I love that. Bye-bye.